Guys, hello! My name's Kirsty and I'm an online English teacher working for Wales English. Now, I'm not going to go on and on and on with a load of preamble in this video. I'm just going to cut straight to the chase and give you 5 reasons why you should not work for Wales English. Are you ready? Let's go. Reason number 1. You don't like money. Look, I know some of you have renounced capitalism and decided to live a life of frugality and restraint. And I can see the appeal of that in a way. There's something quite charming about living a more lowly life, living within your means or, below your means. And I won't knock it if that's your thing. But if you're thinking of applying to Wales English and that's your kind of attitude, then you might want to think again. With the higher base rate, the bonuses, the opportunities for progression and secondary positions, it's just too risky if you're set on a low-income life of working class honour. Maybe you should just tutor people, one-on-one in your hometown or, go with one of their competitors. I've heard they pay way less and some of them don't even pay at all. That would be great for you. Don't lower yourself to a more financially comfortable life if that's not what you want, Reason number 2, you love your commute and your germ-ridden office. Look, I know some of you just love that hour spent packed onto a hot and sweaty commuter train, sniffing other people's armpits, listening to them eat their breakfast. There's no shame in enjoying it. I mean, it's not for me particularly, but each to their own, And now, if you love that treasure time, day in, day out, Wales English really isn't for you. There's no commute, there's no pointless meetings, no teacher-parent evenings, no smelly leftover lunches in the communal fridge, and I know how much you'll miss those things, so it's probably best that you just hang fire for now and consider if you can really let those things go. I mean, it might take like a gradual weaning process or something until you're fully ready. In the meantime, maybe don't apply for Wales English. Reason number 3. You're a lone ranger. You prefer to do your own thing, don't you? You don't feel comfortable as part of a pack, and the thought of help and one-to-one support, and someone to talk to if things go wrong, and on-call tech guidance, and an incredibly friendly teacher community. These things, they all make you feel a bit claustrophobic and yuck, don't they? Then maybe Wales English isn't for you. The support is genuinely incredible and far outperforms any online company I've ever worked for. There'll always be someone to ask, whether that's someone from the company side whose sole purpose it is to help teachers like you, or, one of your colleagues in one of the Facebook groups or one of the online communities. There's 2 groups actually. There's the official group, which is for kind of announcements and teacher guidance and stuff like that. And then there's the unofficial page, which I help to admin, which is more for kind of venting and socialising and the stuff that you kind of miss, that you might miss from a more traditional 9 to 5. But you don't want that, do you? No, you prefer to be solitary and struggle on alone. It's okay. Maybe just don't apply to Wales English. Reason number 4. You like to be told how to teach. Now, this one's kind of serious. Some of you really do like to be dictated to when it comes to, teaching your lessons. And if that's the case, then this company probably isn't for you. There really is a lot of leeway when it comes to teaching your lessons, which can be a little bit intimidating if you like to be told, what to do every step of the way. Now, with Wales English, you get your materials, you get a bit of instruction, and then the rest is kind of up to you to teach those kids how you see fit. And there are regular evaluations, so you do have to meet certain standards and requirements, but padding out the material, adding in objectives, selecting and using props, and selecting supplementary images and videos, that's all your call. So for me, that's absolutely liberating, and, it's a fantastic way to use my brain, which I don't get to use in my everyday life. And, I get to be an actual teacher, which I love doing. And, don't feel like some puppet or ESL clown, which I definitely have been in the past. So for you, if you like something a bit more dictated and regimented and you like playing the clown, then you might want to think about, going for another company. Reason number 5. You like your company to be shoddy and unprofessional. Now, if you like the company that you work for to be a bottom of the pile, last rung of the ladder type affair, then Wales English really isn't for you. The company's doing very well for itself. It's the #1 group class school in China, and they're just growing all the time. So they've actually just had a huge overhaul of their platform. So they've moved on from Zoom onto something much more tailored to the company. And it has had its fair share of problems, like anything new, but it's just an example of the ways that they're kind of constantly innovating and trying to improve the experience, not only for their students, but, also for the teachers. Now, like I said, I'm not saying that there's never any problems or issues, but when they do arise, they're usually dealt with pretty, quickly and fairly, and with as much respect for the teacher's time as possible. So, paying out anyway when there's kind of technical issues their end, and putting out announcements quite quickly and centrally, which, is always really reassuring when you're working remotely and you don't have that physical port of call. So if you like something a little less professional, a little bit more frantic, and a lot less exciting within the industry, then it's probably best that you just keep on walking. So that's it. 5 reasons why you should not apply to Wells English. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed it and it's encouraged you not to make that all-important application. If you did get something from the video, hit up the recruitment link below, show us some love with a like, a subscribe or a comment, and we'll be right there to help you. See you guys next time. Bye!